pointer to all dollar related currency. And then we'll be moving over to the analysis on Euro USD. Then we will have analysis for GBP USD. Right after that, we're going to be looking at our analysis for gold as we start the week. And then we're going to be looking at the yen basket alongside one or two other yen-related currency pairs like GBP JPY and Euro JPY. So straight off, we're going to be checking out the analysis for the DXY. So first off, looking at the DXY on the daily time frame, you can see that the DXY has already expanded so much and so far, and we're looking forward to seeing what is going to transpire during this period as we step into the new month. In about 10 days from now, we're going to be seeing outcomes of the elections in the US, and we want to see how that is going to affect the dollar index. For those who have not traded in a US election period, this is going to be a wonderful time to observe proceedings during this period. So we'll be looking out for the plays that are going to happen in this election period. Now, for the DXY on the daily time frame, we can see that this expansion has happened. Let's also look at it on the weekly time frame. You can also see how far the DXY has expanded to the upside. And we want to see what is going to transpire during this period. But from the look of things, the DXY is in a good place to create some sell trends or some sell retracement to the downside to mitigate all these levels, all these volume imbalances, all these gaps, all these unmitigated regions as it was making its way to the upside. It has cleared a lot of liquidity and has not returned back to test previous levels after doing that. So we want to see how the DXY is going to play that out. Okay, there is one other place here. You can see all the liquidity that the DXY has cleared. Now we want to see what is going to happen afterwards. This is the last point that we might see the DXY clear before selling further downwards. But then a look at the hourly time frame is going to give us clear perspective on what we're expecting. So let's look at 4 hours time frame. Now the 4-hour time frame, we can see that the DXY has been creating this expansions and retracement, all the while trading all the way to 104.242. And currently we're seeing that it looks like price is struggling to break this high right here. So this could be the place that's going to engineer a retracement to the downside for the DXY. If you look at it on the 1-hour time frame, you see that clearly, how that price couldn't break and close above this level. So we might see some sell-off of the DXY all the way to the downside, assuming this is our new swing. So we can draw this as a new swing on the 1-hour time frame, and we see that this is a good place to short the DXY all the way to this level right here. So this is where we're looking to short the DXY all the way to this low right here. All right, so somewhere below 61.8 and in between 61.8 and 78.6, there is a perfect fair value gap presiding right there. So I'm looking to see the DXY trade into this level all the way down here before it resumes, possibly resumes to the upside. So for me, at the start of this week, I'm expecting a short on the DXY into this level that we've called out right here, which is about 103.800 price points. And then after the sell-off to this level, then we might see a buy resumption for the DXY all the way to the upside. So this is what I'm expecting on the dollar index this morning, is sell-off into this level. Now for Euro USD, we're expecting to see somewhat of the opposite of the DXY. Look at the Euro USD, starting from the weekly time frame, you can see that huge expansion to the downside, grabbed all the liquidity. On the daily time frame also, the expansion has traded all the way to the downside, grabbing liquidity. But interestingly, price has failed to take away this low. Price has failed to take this low after trading to the downside. So okay, so price has failed to close below this low. So this could be a sign that this low has not been fully taken, just liquidity has been grabbed, but price has not closed below it. So we might see price resuming back upwards to take liquidity is on its way to creating that retracement we've been waiting for weeks now. Now, if you look at it from this angle on the 4-hour time frame, you see that there is a lot and lots of retracement that is lying right here. So from what we're seeing on the 4-hour time frame for Euro USD, it's in a good place to buy, and we're looking to grab all these liquidities, trading it to the upside and making potential profits on the way upward. So for Euro USD, this is a very good place to buy Euro USD. So you can start looking out for your entry signatures on Euro USD and taking buy trades, riding it all the way to the upside, clearing all these diagonal liquidities residing right here. So the first point of call would possibly be, the first point of concern rather, would possibly be this breaker block residing right here on Euro USD. So while on that trade, if you are approaching this breaker block, you should try and consider your positions, possibly break even or take partials and watch. If price breaks this level and above, then if price breaks this level and above, then we'll be looking forward to buy all the way to the upside. Okay, so we might see price trade all the way to the upside. If it breaks these levels and continue trading, then I'll be targeting 1 spot 09970 as my point of interest for this Euro USD buy. So for today, this morning, London session 28th of October, looking forward to buys on Euro USD all the way to the upside. Okay. So on your lower time frames, you can start looking out for potential entry points for Euro USD, one of which could be right here. Yeah, just around this level. If you see Euro USD retrace to this level, then this is a very good point to enter the Euro USD buy. So at this point, we're looking out for any retracements from Euro USD, and then we'll be taking our buys all and riding it all the way to the upside. Okay, so that is our outlook on Euro USD. Then quickly, let's look at GBP USD. Now for GBP USD, starting off with the weekly time frame, just like we did the others, you can see GBP USD on the weekly time frame has clearly broken this structure and has shown signs of bearishness going forward. However, on the daily time frame, we'll be expecting some retracements and then the continuous sell-off for GBP USD, riding it all the way to the downside. So now let's look at the 4-hour time frame so that we could get possible points of interest for this buy when it's finally exhausted, and then where we could start seeing the sell-offs from. Now, similarly, just like we did on Euro USD, you can see that GBP USD has broken this trend that it has been on for the past couple of weeks since mid-October. And right now, we'd want to see how it's going to trade to take out all the diagonal liquidity that has been created. So for me, when I'm taking my GBP USD buy, I'll be taking it all the way to 1.30650 or 1.30750 at most. Okay, so this is my target for GBP USD. So I'm looking out for this buy all the way to this level. So on the lower time frame, I'll start looking out for entry signatures that are going to print out. And once I see them, I'll be taking my GBP USD buy to the upside. So that is that on GBP USD. I'm trying to check if we're going to see any entry patterns. The one that is showing up right here is quite deep into the retracement. I don't know if price is going to even come back all the way here. Is this box pattern that's showing up right here on GBP USD. Okay, so if you see this box pattern all the way here on GBP USD, price may come back to it. We've also seen how that price has tested this breaker block right here with a fair value gap and an old high attached to it. Price has traded into it and is trading away from it right here around 7:15, between 7:15 and 7:30 a.m. Nigerian time. You saw how price broke and returned here. So I'm not sure price is going to come back all the way here. However, if we want to see another point of interest on GBP then this other block will be one. Right. So if we see price into this level, it's going to be a good place to take a GBP buy from. So I'm looking forward to seeing GBP buy today. And these are my points of interest, especially this one around 1.29500. Okay, 1.29500 or 1.29560. Yes, that's the price point. 1.29560. That's where I want to see price trade into. And then I'll take my GBP USD buy to the upside. Okay. So that is that on GBP USD. Let me take a few comments before we continue. Someone says, okay, Pips don't lie says, I'm waiting for M5 box pattern confirmation on EU for sniper long buy. Okay, let's take a look at EU to get context from what he's saying, for what he's saying. Said on M5. Okay, so I want to presume you're talking about this place right here. If correct, let me know. Okay, so I'm presuming that you're talking about this level right here because you mentioned the box pattern and that is the most obvious box pattern on Euro USD M5 chart right now. So I presume you're talking about this place. Yeah, it's a good place to see a buy from when if price should trade all the way down here. But I suspect that price may not come back all the way here. But if it does, then we'll be taking our buys from here. But if it doesn't, then this is one of the places I'm expecting a buy from on Euro USD. Okay, so that is it. We're going to go on a very short break, and when we return, we'll be having our analysis for gold and the yen baskets.
They can hear.
All right, welcome back. And we'll be proceeding with this analysis as we look at gold against the dollar. Very interesting things are happening on gold. We've seen it touch 2,750 price points that I've been mentioning since some couple of weeks ago now. And from the look of things, gold will be gearing up for a new all-time high. And we're looking at somewhere around 3,000 price points. So any moment from now, we'll be looking forward to seeing gold trade all the way to that level. So at this point where it has trade to 2,750, it even extended to 2,007. It even extended to 2,750 plus. So at this point, we'll be expecting some retracement to the downside for gold. Currently, it's looking like it's caught up in a range. We're seeing some consolidation moves going on right here. You're looking at it from this level, extending it all the way to the left. We've seen that gold is consolidating at the moment, and any point where it starts to give us some moves to the downside, we'll be looking forward to seeing it sell off all the way to at least this level right here. So this is what we're going to be looking out for on gold. If we extend our FIB tool all the way to the upside, we see that it's still far away from the discount level. And for us to start looking out for more buys on gold, I personally will be comfortable selling gold from this level here, somewhere around 50% FIB level. So I would want to see gold sell off all the way to this place. Now, when we say we want to see gold sell off to this place, we are not going to force it to do so because we do not have total control over the market. Due to our expectations, we just have to apply caution while doing so. So for gold at this moment, like I said, I want to see it sell off to this place. So from this consolidation that is happening right here, if I see any clear break or structure, I'll be willing to sell gold into this place. Else, I'll just be trading microstructure in between. But then this is not a good thing. It's not a good practice for trading. So I'll just advise you all to apply extra caution while doing that. So for gold right now, we're expecting to see it drop to 2,680 before it starts buying, or at least 2,650 before it starts buying again. But currently, with what we're seeing on gold right now, it's consolidating. So I just want to stay away and watch until it has shown us clear price action. Because if you're looking at the last swing, this is the last obvious swing from here, this level right here, the swing high, to this level right here as the swing low. And so far, price has not broken it. So for price to still be trading in between this swing high and swing low, this is what we call a range or a consolidation in the market. So I want to see price break out of this level first before I make my next move on gold. So except you are trading scalps, you want to just be taking 5-10 minutes trades in between these smaller swings, then you can go ahead and do so. But looking at it from a larger scope, I would prefer to see gold trade into this level after breaking out of this range that it has created right here. Okay, so this is what I'm expecting on gold. Then for yen pairs, GBP/JPY as first on the list of the yen pairs. We're looking at it and we were analyzing last week that we wanted to see it trade off from this level to the downside. It started giving us signs that it wanted to do so, but currently with the way market has opened this morning, it has even busted above it. So we would want to look at it closely to see if this is going to be the continuous trend, because from the 4-hour time frame, you can see clearly that we're in an uptrend. However, I wanted to see some sell-off from that point of interest. Now, if we see GBP/JPY creating more, if we see GBP/JPY showing us more sales to the downside, then we'll be looking forward to taking advantage of that. Else, we'll just keep trading it to the upside, since that is the structure that the 4-hour time frame has shown us so far. So at this point, I'll be looking at GBP JPY closely. Then another thing that we should also have in mind is the fact that we're expecting interest rates to be out for the yen basket or for the yen this week. So you might see funny moves on the yen pairs going forward. However, it's not going to stop us generally from trading. So we'll just look to take advantage of the moves that we're going to be seeing going forward. Currently, on GBP JPY, I see that it has created this expansion to the upside. I'll be looking forward to some sell-off, at least to discount of this last move. And then I'll be watching out for this low right here to see if price is going to break it. Once it does so, I'll be taking a shot for GBP JPY all the way to the downside. Now for Euro JPY, very similar thing to what we have on GBP JPY is what we have here. However, it has not traded as high as GBP JPY did. Now for the Euro JPY, that's properly traded into this our point of interest. And on the 4-hour time frame, we are now seeing some signs of rejections from that level. Still, we have a structure right here. It's still a buy structure on the 4-hour time frame. No clear sales yet on the Euro JPY. And on the 1-hour time frame, we're seeing that it might be showing signs of rejection right there. So for me on the Euro JPY, I would want to see if price is willing to sell to the downside. I'll be jumping right into that sell because price is still within frame of our point of interest. We want to see structure to the downside on the lower time frame, and then we'll be taking that sell all the way to fill up all these gaps that were created and grab all these liquidities that were created along the way to the upside. One very important liquidity that I'll be looking out for on Euro JPY is this place right here. I want to sell Euro JPY all the way to this level into this left shoulder right here. Okay, so if I see good sell entries on Euro JPY, I'll be willing to go short all the way to this level right here. So I hope you all will be able to take advantage of this also once it starts playing out. All right, and then finally for USD JPY, still very similar to what we have on the other two. Price is within range of our point of interest, and on the 4-hour time frame, we're seeing some rejections this morning in the London session from that level. There's still a lot of imbalance, especially the volume imbalance that was created this morning. We want to see how that is going to play out and how we can take advantage of it. But for USJPY, I would want to see some sell-off to the downside, seeing that on the yen dollar index, we're expecting some retracement, so a little bit of weakness on the dollar side, and we're seeing how other foreign currencies are strengthening against the dollar. So we might also expect to see some sell-off of USD/JPY to the downside, at least before middle of this week. We're looking at Wednesday. So we want to see a sell-off of USD/JPY all the way to the downside to this level. Okay, so for me, the most clear and obvious trade for this morning on the yen side of things is a Euro JPY sell. And then for the dollar side, we're expecting a GBP USD buy, and then also a Euro USD buy as well. Okay, so these are the analysis we have. These are our outlooks on these currency pairs that we've analyzed. Now, if you want to learn how to analyze these pairs like we do, and you want to be able to do so individually and independently, you can reach out to us on our WhatsApp line or on Telegram via a private chat, and we can get you started with the course that is going to be best fit for you, which is the Forex Bootcamp, where you're going to learn all the analysis methods, all the strategies for entries and exits that we use here on the floor. And training has already started, so you do well to enroll if you really wish to do so. And then if you're within the city of Abuja, make sure that you also get signed up, because we're going to be having the live edition of the FX Bootcamp. It's a special edition. It doesn't come all the time. Make sure that you are enrolled if you're within the city of Abuja, and it's going to be coming up in the month of November. So reach out to us via our WhatsApp line or via our Telegram channel, so our Telegram line privately, so that we can get you started with all the details and also answer all questions that you're going to be having in that slide. So Until meet again by 2 p.m. Nigerian time. Wish you good luck and good trading. Cheers and God bless.